Yo, haha, Magnificent. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Magnificent, coming back with actually another quick video. It's not really a sneaker video. It's kind of like a versus video. So I want to kind of start this little thing, at least on my channel, because I'm starting to see a trend between Kanye and Nike/Jordan brand. I feel like since Kanye used to be on the whole Jordan/Nike team, since then he's been kind of like going back and forth, and it's like Kanye versus Jordan on sneaker releases day. So go back to, I think it was probably 3 weeks ago, and I think it was the 700 Yeezy V3 Alphas that went up against the Jordan 1 Court Purples. Me personally, I just felt like I knew in the back of my mind there's going to be a bunch of shoes available in terms of the Jordan 1, but I knew that the Alphas were limited. So in a sense, it was like the demand was kind of equal, if not more than the other, simply because that, you know, these are highly coveted shoes. And the same thing that's going on 2 weeks ago is the same thing that's happening this weekend. So now you have the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs, and also you have the Jordan 1 Royal Toes. Now, here's the thing. We're going to go over a few things when you're trying to at least buy or get these shoes. We're going to cover shipping. We'll cover availability. We're going to cover, which shoe is going to resell more, and then which shoe I feel as though is going to sell out. So the first thing, when you're trying to acquire these shoes, they're highly coveted shoes, shipping is going to be interesting. And I say this because it depends on your geographical location. If, for instance, I order we'll start with Yeezy. There's YeezySupply.com, there's Adidas. These are the only two sites for the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs, the only two sites that I see so far. Again, it is Wednesday. I don't see this shoe available in any foot site, Foot Locker, East Bay, whatever, the list goes on. I don't see it there, and I don't see a family run, and there's also a ticking timer right now on YeezySupply.com. So that tells me one thing, at least this is in my mind. I feel like a lot of people do or do not like the shoe based off the color scheme, which is fine. Problem is, this, I believe, is going to be limited. It's just the red flags are going off where it's just available on Adidas, it's just available on Yeezy Supply, and to me, trust me when I say that I believe that this shoe is going to be limited. It has no reflection. It's a non-reflective. Now, going back to the geographical location, if I order this shoe on YeezySupply.com and I live on the East Coast, which I do, it's Pennsylvania, and the shoe is coming from California, the chances are it's going to take a while before it comes to California out to Pennsylvania. Now, you can do 2-day shipping. I don't think you can do overnight with Yeezy Supply. But most of the time, based off what's going on now in our environment, they take that away. Nike did it, and now I think Adidas did it as well, where they're taking that option away because of so much demand in shipping lately. So your only option is standard. I say that because depending on where you are, and if you're trying to get the shoe to review real quick, and again, we're only confined to the whole standard shipping. Keep that in mind. You order from Adidas, it depends on where the distribution center is. So let's just say, again, you order from YeezySupply.com, you live on the East Coast, the shoe is coming from California, so it's going to take a while for you to get it in, or at least me, in Pennsylvania. If I order it Saturday, I'm not going to see that shoe till Friday, sometimes Thursday. It depends on the whole process. But if I order from Adidas, there's a chance that I'll get that either Tuesday or Wednesday after ordering it the previous Saturday. Staying with me? So keep that in mind when you're trying to acquire a shoe, especially if you're thinking about trying to be one of the first persons on YouTube to try to do a review and say, hey, look, I got my pair. And Nike, you also have to keep in mind that because they had the issue with the whole Memphis thing going on at the distribution center down there, I think that it's taking its toll with the whole shipping. You know, so if you notice that every time you get a got 'em, you check your email and they send that message, hey, by the way, due to the whole, I'm not going to say the word, almost said it, due to the whole virus, and how it's affecting America, blah, 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 your shoe may not be coming placeholder date. I say placeholder because sometimes it comes earlier than the date, pause. It comes earlier than the date than what they documented in the email. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, does that mean, okay, well, that's a good point. I'll just go to the site that's going to be closest to me in terms of a geographical location where I live in America so I can get the shoe quicker. I would not take that approach, especially with the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs. I'm telling you right now, I feel like that shoe is going to be limited. And the problem is, actually, we'll get to that topic later. The same thing that I'm talking about for the Yeezy 350, take that same approach for Nike's Air Jordan 1 Royal Toes. Take that same approach in terms of the whole geographical location. It's the same process, same thought process, and the whole thing, and the whole grand scheme. Because I feel like that shoe, while I feel like it's widely available, the color blocking scheme is sick. That's just flat out sick. And I feel like that shoe may obviously have more pairs than the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs, but because there's so much demand for the shoe, it's going to sell out quick. And that takes me to availability. Now, when it comes to the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs and it comes to the Air Jordan 1 Royal Toes, I think that's what it is, the Royal Toes, I feel like because the demand is so high, I would love to see the manifest on both shoes, but stock for the Air Jordan 1 Royal Toes will be high, but not as much as the 350. So you have to be on your A game. I wouldn't be that one that's waking up 9:50 or 9:55, and then comes time to release, you're like, yeah, I'll just take a shot and try to. This is something where if you really want the shoe, you guys got to put that effort in online. The availability when it comes to these shoes, Sneakers app, I believe, is going to have the Jordan 1 Royal Toes, but it's only a select group of foot size that I'm seeing this shoe on. But despite all that, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be easy. A shoe like that's not going to be easy. The Core Purples, I know a lot of people like the shoe. I don't mind the shoe. It's just one of those shoes that you're not going to wear every day, simply because of the color blocking. Purple is not something that everybody's going to wear and say, oh, I can freak these out based off my wardrobe. Now, if you're a Lakers fan, you're a diehard Lakers fan, you got a whole bunch of Lakers stuff, cool. Depending on whatever sports team you have that has purple, I can see why you would go after the Core Purples. But for most people like me, in terms of a lifestyle shoe, I would wear that, but not as much as I'm going to be wearing these Royal Toes. That thing is going to sell like hotcakes, and the color blocking between black, white, and blue, you really can't lose with that shoe. And like I said, I feel like that's going to be a highly coveted shoe. It's going to be hard to get. And good luck to you guys. Me personally, I already have technically got the exclusive access from the Sneakers app, so I'm not really worried about if I don't get it Saturday. If I do get it, my focus will probably likely be on the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs to see if I can get that and have that shoe in. Love my Yeezy 350s on this channel. Now, in terms of the resale, it kind of depends on the demand. Like the demand, like I said, it's going to be more for the Air Jordan 1 Royal Toes versus the Sulfurs. Now, if people get wind of, okay, it's because of the limited availability of the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs, the demand might be high, that could drive up the whole resale price for that shoe. But again, the color blocking, going back to the color blocking, I don't think it's a highly coveted shoe that a lot of people say, I want. It's one of those, it's like the Core Purple. It's one of those shoes that maybe some people are interested in, but you can't wear it with everything. The inside, the sock liner, if I remember, is black, almost similar to the Yeezy Earths that released. I don't see a problem with the shoe, but again, it's one of those shoes that I would love to get on this channel just to see it up close and personal before I start judging. So in resale terms, I feel like size-wise, the bigger sizes on Yeezy 350s, and that's going from like size 12, 13, 14. I'm noticing those shoes sizes on the last 3, 4 Yeezy 350 releases. I noticed that it's kind of actually making money. I know everybody goes for the babe sizes. It's cool, but don't sleep on the 12, 13, 14. Those sizes are actually making money. Even the bad one, what was it, the March that came out, and you're making somewhat money, but it's like, just don't sleep on the bigger sizes. And when it comes to, obviously, Jordan 1s, go for your normal small sizes, anywhere from size 7 to, I believe, 9.5, maybe 10. But again, even size 12.5, 13, I think that resale-wise, over time, the Jordan 1's probably going to have the edge. It's going to easily have the edge because, again, it's a shoe that it's going to be more demand for that shoe versus the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs, even though the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs are limited. Will they sell out? Both shoes, I guarantee, will sell out. Will one sell out faster than the other? I got to actually do my research on that, but I do feel like it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I think Adidas actually is releasing their shoe at 10 o'clock, and then, of course, the Jordan 1 Royal Toes release at 10 o'clock. So it's like, pick your poison. You got to... It's going to be interesting. So, your boy Magnificent, just wanted to get that in. Now, me personally, who do I think wins between the battle of Jordan 1 Royal Toes and the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs? Your boy, me personally, don't attack me. Well, actually, you're going to attack me anyway. But me personally, I feel like the Jordan 1 Royal Toes is going to win this battle, whereas I felt like when the Court Purples released and the Alba V3 released, the Alba V3 won that battle. You see the Jordan 1s restocking Court Purples over and over and over and over again, which tells me that people they're liking it. Some people are liking it, but maybe they're just like, you know what, let me return it. And some stores who are just opening up after the whole virus effect, maybe they're starting to ship out more or actually make more pairs readily available online just to try to get rid of inventory. But me personally, from the overall aspect of things, 2 weeks ago, Kanye had that one by a slight edge. Not by a long mile, by a slight edge. But this weekend coming up, I feel like it's going to be Jordan with the Royal Toes. Make no mistake, your boy Magnificent has made that prediction. Now, next week, there's another Kanye versus Nike/Jordan combination, because you got Kanye, I believe, is releasing the Quantums. But it's not going to be until May 15th. Don't quote me on that, which I think is a Friday. And I think on that same week, that same kind of Friday leading into Saturday, that's when these shoes normally come out. Saturday will be the release of LeBron 7's Media Day, which now don't sleep on that shoe. Even for people who do not like LeBron or don't like his shoes, that is probably the shoe that you probably do want to acquire, because I feel like at some point, if the Lakers win the championship, the price of that shoe is going to skyrocket like crazy, and everybody's going to want a piece of LeBron. Pause. I shouldn't have said that. Everybody's going to want a piece of LeBron's sneaker shoe. That's what I was trying to allude to. That don't hold me to that. So your boy Magnificent, V versus V, 1V, 1V. I'm going to actually attempt to also unlock the KD Funk 13, 12. KD, I think it's the KD 13. I think it's called Funk City or something like that. I'm going to unlock that, and that's basically what I'm doing after this video. But I will be back Saturday. And I think I should have the Jordan 1 Royal Toes in hand Friday. So I'll do a review Friday. I'll be on Saturday. It's going to be fun. Your boy Magnificent, I am out. It's about to rain, so I'm about to get my butt inside. You guys stay blessed.